When someone gives up, it's not because they stopped loving. It's because they're tired. Tired of trying over and over again for something that never gives back. Tired of carrying the weight of the relationship alone. Tired of giving pieces of themselves just to keep something alive that no longer feels alive at all. Sometimes, love isn't enough to hold things together. Because love without effort, without respect, without balance, begins to feel like pain. It's not weakness to walk away. In fact, sometimes walking away is the strongest thing a person can do. Because there comes a moment when the heart has had enough. After trying, after crying, after hoping and holding on for far too long, the heart finally whispers, "No more." She didn't stop loving, she just got tired of proving her worth to someone who never saw it. She got tired of explaining her feelings to someone who never really listened. She got tired of making space in her life for someone who treated her like an option. And maybe you've been there too. Maybe you've sat in silence, feeling invisible in someone else's life. You tried to be patient. You tried to be loyal. You tried to be everything they needed, while slowly forgetting what you needed. But the truth is, no matter how deeply you love someone, if you constantly feel like you're begging to be chosen, that love begins to hurt more than it heals. She gave her best. She loved with everything she had. She believed in the possibility of change. She held on because her heart was loyal, even when it was breaking. But love shouldn't feel like a war. It shouldn't leave you questioning your worth. It shouldn't feel like a fight to be noticed. She wanted connection, not confusion. She wanted partnership, not performance. She wanted to grow with someone, not feel like she was slowly shrinking just to fit in. So this time she let go, not out of bitterness, but out of peace, out of acceptance. Out of the realization that love is not supposed to feel like a battle you're fighting alone. She walked away to save herself, to protect her heart, to start again, not because she stopped caring, but because she finally started caring about herself. She realized that continuing to stay was no longer love. It was self-abandonment. If you've ever been in that place, it's okay to grieve. It's okay to feel sad for a while. Disappointment is real. Heartbreak is real. Let yourself cry. Let yourself feel. But don't let that sadness hold you hostage. Don't let it convince you that this is where your story ends. You have to rise. You have to rebuild. You have to remind yourself of who you are when you're not shrinking to be loved. There's life beyond the pain. There's purpose beyond the pause. You're allowed to step back. You're allowed to protect your peace. You're allowed to say, "I've had enough." Even if it still hurt, that's not failure. That's growth. That's healing. That's honoring yourself. She learned that waiting on someone who doesn't value her is like standing in the rain hoping for sunshine. Sometimes, no matter how much you love a person, they won't love you the same. And that's not a reflection of your worth. It's a reflection of their inability to recognize it. So she stepped away. She stopped chasing. She stopped explaining. She stopped making excuses for someone else's lack of effort. And for the first time in a long time, she started breathing again. It wasn't easy. Letting go never is. But she knew she had to choose herself. And that choice, though painful, was the beginning of everything she truly deserved. If you've ever been the one who gave everything and got nothing back, please know this: your effort was never wasted. Your love was not in vain. You showed what it means to care with depth, with sincerity, with all your heart. That's something to be proud of. That's something the right person will one day cherish. But now, it's time to pour all that love into yourself. It's time to rebuild, to refocus, to remember that healing isn't about forgetting. It's about learning, growing, strengthening, and stepping into the next chapter, without the weight of someone who never really held you the way you held them. So get your life back in order. Take it one step at a time. Work hard. Take care of your mind, your body, your spirit. Surround yourself with peace. Chase your goals. And above all, don't give up, because everything good, everything true comes in time for those who know how to wait. If this message touched your heart, subscribe and share it with someone who needs the reminder. Healing isn't easy, but it's always worth it. Keep going. Your time is coming.